Welcome back to STL TV Live. I'm Danielle Scruggs. Still with me in the studio is Holly telling us about the Butterfly House. Can you tell us more about the house itself?
Sure. The Butterfly House, again, it's kind of centered around this conservatory that is glass front. It's always 85 degrees in there, and we've got about 60 different varieties of butterflies that are just milling around and floating, and they're beautiful, and they're roosting on different plants. And what we call roosting is when they're just kind of hanging out there. And then there are feeding stations throughout the conservatory where you can see them, feeding from the different spots, and they're eating fruit and rotting bananas and cool stuff like that.
Wow.
Yeah, sounds like a good breakfast.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. Now, what's more about the March Morphosis?
March Morphomania. Excuse me, I couldn't say it either.
March Morphomania.
Exactly roll off the tongue, but it's a lot of fun. So the blue morpho butterfly is highlighted in this event, and people are really learning more about the scales and how those wings are made and constructed up by all the different scales and why they're iridescent. And so again, everything is interpretive and educational, but we do it in a way that those kids are going to remember that and go, boy, science is really pretty cool. This is pretty neat stuff.
It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. Okay. It is very pretty. And they always have, different activities that kids can do where it's hands-on. So it's not just like you're just going to go look. They get involved. They get in there, and people are there to help them and tell them a little bit more, and the questions that these kids come up with are just great. They're just so much fun. So there's that, and then in the fall we've got something called October Owls and Orchids. Okay. And this past year they actually had a live owl that was outside in the lobby or the foyer, and that was really cool. But the reason that they have these butterflies that when the wings are closed, they look like the big owl's eyes, and they're absolutely beautiful.
Wow.
So they kind of celebrate that species of butterfly. And so, it's always teaching people, it's not just this one kind of butterfly that you might see in your backyard. There's a whole world of them. And, it's important for people to know that they pollinate a lot of the things that bring people food. So
it's something for every butterfly.
Absolutely.
Now, do kids normally have a good time when they walk in as far as being scared at first? The butterflies just swarming around everywhere?
Yeah, they're not exactly swarming. I mean, it's like anything. If you walk in your backyard, the birds aren't going to be swarming. They're going to be in the tree.
Okay.
So, sometimes one will come over and light on an arm or something like that. But it is so much fun to take little kids there. It's also so neat to take grandmas there. Okay. That, and plus it's good for them, all that warm air.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Especially right now. Well,
yeah,
today is okay, but
for
the wintertime.
Yeah. So it's just so neat to see people's reactions when they walk in. They've never been there before, and they just, wow, because it really does feel like you're in Costa Rica. You just took off your coat and stepped into Costa Rica, and you're going to be at Costa Rica for the next hour.
Yes, that does sound really beautiful and really fun and very interesting. Now again, we're going to go over the event. Hot, hot, hot. Tell us when it is again.
Hot, hot, hot is this weekend, Saturday and Sunday, the 28th and 29th. It's from 11 o'clock to 2 o'clock. That's when the event's going on, but we're not going to shut the doors at 2 o'clock. So you can stay and walk through again and even look outside, because there's some beautiful winterscaped gardens right now that are not in bloom, but they're still very interesting to see and look at. So lots to do out at the Butterfly House.
Okay, and the website is butterflyhouse.org. For information, you can call 636-530-0076. Would you like to add anything else about the Butterfly House, about us getting out there and coming to the event?
I just so look forward to seeing everybody out there this weekend. I know if you come, you will not forget this experience. It's very, very fun and very memorable.
Okay, and the address again?
The address is www.butterflyhouse.org.
Okay, and Olive
and 40.
Okay,
Olive. It's right next to Faust Park.
Okay, to Faust Park. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Now I want to thank you very much for being here with me. That was great information. And remember to visit the Butterfly House. We're going to have to take a break again, but we'll be right back with the inside scoop on the Winter Family Carnival. Remember to keep up with STL TV and all of the great events going on around St. Louis. Friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And you can always watch us streaming live on STLTV.net. If you really want to experience St. Louis, you have to watch STL TV. We're coming right back with more show after after this. Thank you.